Friends, welcome to this video. In this video, we'll be discussing FYBCom Mathematics Sample Question Bank for Semester 2, which is going to occur in April May examination. Right? So, FYBCom students के लिए Semester 2 का जो Mathematics है, उसकी कुछ MCQs है, उसको हमें discuss करना है. This is nothing but the first unit, that is nothing but the functions and derivative and some kind of its application, right? So ये तीन चीजें हैं जो इसके अंदर कवर अप होती है. We are going to discuss about them now. Right? The first question is, if my f of x is equal to x square minus 3x plus 1, then f of 4 is. So this is one of the simple question, right? If I want to find out f of 4, what I have to do is, on the place of x, I need to write 4. यानी कि x की जगह पे 4 रखना है. So it is 4 square minus 3 times 4 plus 1. And that is nothing but 16 minus 12 plus 1. And that is nothing but 4 plus 1. That is nothing but 5. So the answer, thus, second answer is the correct option. Right? So let's go for the next question. It was one of the easy question. Now in the second question, my function f of x is defined like it is equal to 2x plus 3 if my x lies between minus 2 and lesser than 3. The function is x plus 7 if my x is lies between from 0 to less than 3, and otherwise the value of the function is 5. By using this, we are supposed to find out f of 2. So my x is between 0 to 3. So this definition would be used. So my f of x is equal to x plus 3, x plus 7, sorry, x plus 7. When x is between 0 to 3, this definition would be used. Since I want to find out f of 2, I need to use, in the place of x, I will use 2. So the answer is 9. Right? So this is the correct answer. Let's go for the third. This is nothing but a demand function. A demand function is nothing but a demand represented in terms of a price. Whenever my price increases, suppose if I have a price P which increases, then definitely the demand of that product decreases. Suppose if by chance the price of a product reduces, then people will buy that product more, so the demand increases. Right? So what we are observing is, if I try to draw a graph of this function with P over here and D over here, then as I increase the value of price, the value of demand decreases. That means if I start plotting it, it would look something like this. Hence the demand function is a decreasing function. Okay, a demand function is a decreasing function. Similarly, I suggest students to think about the supply function. How the supply depends on the price. If price increases, what affects the supplies? If price decreases, what is the effect on the supply? Right? You should think about this. This is question number 4, which is considered to be an exercise for all of you. Okay, now comes to question number 5. The break-even point is a stage when. So those students who have studied for the semester, they definitely know what is the meaning of the break-even point. So whenever, suppose if R is my revenue and C is the total cost, and if my revenue is more than the total cost, we get the situation which is called as a profit. If my revenue is lesser than the cost, we get the situation which is called as a loss. But when your revenue is exactly same as your cost, that situation is called as a break-even point. Right? So break-even point is when your revenue is same as the total cost, and from the option nothing is correct. So break-even point is the point where the revenue is same as the total cost and none of the option is correct in this. Let's go for question number 6. For the supply function given by this, the supply when the price is 5s. So they have already given the supply function is given by this definition. So it is Q is equal to P cube minus 6P plus 75. Right? We here they have given when the price is 5. So I'll substitute P is equal to 5. So it is nothing but 5 cube minus 6 times 5 plus 75. Okay, what is 5 cube? It is 125. 6 5 that is 30 plus 75. And if I see this plus this is 200. Yes, isn't it? Yes, it is 200 minus 30, and that is nothing but 170 is the answer. Am I wrong somewhere? Please verify it. So when my price is 5, so it is 5 cube, 5 5s are 25, 25 5s are 125. That is right. 6 5s are 30 is also right. Plus 75, that is also right. 125 plus 75 is 200, that is also fine. So again, none of the option is correct from the given MCQ. That is totally fine, but the correct answer is nothing but 170. Okay. So now we come to question number 7, my dear students. The equilibrium price for the demand and the supply is given. Okay. What is an equilibrium point? Whenever your demand is same as supply, that particular price would be called as an equilibrium price, right? So if you observe carefully, your demand function goes like this, your supply function goes like this. The point at which the intersect is called as an equilibrium point, and the corresponding price is called as an equilibrium price. So we are supposed to find out the value of P where my demand is same as supply. So on the place of demand, I'll write its function, that is 15 minus 2p minus p square. On the place of supply, I am writing its function, that is nothing but p square minus 4p plus 11. Okay, so now I take everything on the one side, so I just take everything from this to the other side. So I get p square plus p square. I get minus 4p plus 2p, the plus 11 and minus 50, right? So this is simple. That is should be equal to 0. Now p square plus p square, 2p square minus 2p and minus 4 equal to 0. Now what we can do, this is fine, yes, this is fine. Okay, so what I can do, I can take 2 common. So if I take 2 common, it is p square minus p minus 4 equal to 0. So this 2 goes to other side, 0 by 2 is 0. So finally I get p square minus p minus 4 equal to 0. So by factorization method, my minus 4 should be divided into 2 parts, and that answer is minus 1. Is it ever possible? Is it ever possible? Minus 4 should be divided into 2 parts, and that answer is minus 4. That is something strange. Okay, let me just verify if I haven't made any mistake anywhere. No, I could not see any mistake. So that is fine. Everything looks good. So minus 4 cannot be divided into 2 factors. That answer is minus 1. Okay, wait. I made some mistake over here. This should be 2, right? This should be 2. Because if I take 2 outside, this should have been 2. So this is 2. So minus 2 should be divided into such that. So it is nothing but minus 2's are plus 1. Correct? So I get my p square minus 2p plus p minus 2 equal to 0. Therefore, I can take p common. So it is nothing but p minus 2. From this, I'll take plus 1 common. So it is p minus 2 equal to 0. So p minus 2 I take common. So it is p minus 2 times p plus 1 equal to 0. I just come over here. So now it is nothing but p minus 2 is 0 or my p plus 1 is 0. If my p minus 2 is 0, that means p should be equal to 2, or over here p should be same as minus 1. Price cannot be negative, so my p should be 2, right? So this is nothing but the correct answer. Okay, let's go for the next question. If you have any doubt, difficulty, please feel free to ask me in the comment section. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay, let's go for question number 8. The fixed cost for the total cost function. This, okay, so here the some concept of cost function is. ये जो cost function होता है वो कैसे बनता है? Cost function दो चीजों के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. पहली चीज, एक फिक्स्ड अमाउंट होता है. how much you might produce, एक फिक्स अमाउंट होता है जो ऑलवेज आपके कॉस्ट के अंदर एड अप हो जाता है. और दूसरा अमाउंट हो जाता है जो डिपेंड करता है कि कितने नंबर ऑफ यूनिट आप प्रोड्यूस करते हो. Right? For an example, suppose if I am having some production unit, एक रेंट का जो अमाउंट होगा ना वो मेरा फिक्स होने वाला है, बाकी जो प्रोडक्शन मेरे हिसाब से उस हिसाब से उसका कॉस्टिंग लगेगा, बट रेंट का अमाउंट हर बार फिक्स रहने वाला है. So in the cost function, the fixed amount which does not depends on the number of unit produced is called as a fixed cost. And in this cost function, this term depends on the number of unit because x is nothing but number of unit. ये term भी उसके ऊपर डिपेंड कर रहा है. तो ये टोटल जो है वो वेरिएबल कॉस्ट है, लेकिन ये जो प्लस 10 है, this 10 is always there. It does not depends on number of unit produced. So 10 is nothing but the fixed cost. करेक्ट. सो जो कांस्टेंट होता है वो आपका फिक्स कॉस्ट बन जाता है. ओके, सो टोटल कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन ऑफ अ सर्टेन आर्टिकल इज दिस, देन द एवरेज कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन ऑफ 5 such items as what. Okay, so they have given the total cost and they are asking for average cost. What is an average cost? Average cost is nothing but cost divided by number of unit produced. Okay, so that is nothing but x square minus 5x plus 100 divided by x. So that is same as what, अगर मैंने इसको x से डिवाइड कर दिया तो ये बन जाएगा x square divided by x minus 5x divided by x plus 100 divided by x. Since I assume my x is not equal to 0, number of unit produced, so I can cancel this. So at the end I get x minus 5 plus 100 by x. This is nothing but my average cost formula. Okay, after this what I do is I need to find out the average cost of production of 5 items. That means I need to find out average cost